Everybody shut up and action. Alright guys, let's talk about a show called Falling Into Your Smile. This is a Chinese drama basically about the first girl entering the esports community for League of Legends, or some game that's like League of Legends. I've never really been a big fan of League, but I will say this show did catch my interest, and at the beginning it is really slow paced, and it does get better as it continues. It's a sort of romantic sports movie if you want to consider esports sports and put it into that category, and it's just a really nice movie, or not movie, drama in general. It's a romantic drama. Basically a girl gets signed by a major esports teams, like one of the best out there that consistently makes it to the finals, but was in a bad spot because one of their main players injured his hand. And now we're just exploring this entire show of this character getting into the esports community, the hassles of being a girl, the hassles of being everyone worrying that she's gonna date a player, and how everything surrounding that goes if she ends up dating players, and when she does end up dating players, and how everything goes with all the fans. And basically it's a majority of this show is actually about fans and their interactions with esports athletes, and in a whole sense this show is actually pretty great. At the beginning it's pretty slow paced. I mean, you don't really get an immediate interest in the show, though there is something there that it does keep you interesting, going like, oh, I want to see how this show progresses, how this character continues. Like the characters each among themselves and how they interact with all each other is just really interesting, because right off the bat, obviously, they don't get along, and they all have their funny moments with one another, with social media, with their fans, and it's just really funny to watch. And as things progress, you love to see these relationships develop, how their ex-boyfriends, people's ex-boyfriends keep coming after the girls, how girls are going for other guys, how relationships are unfolding, how the relationships between fans and these athletes, how at times they're amazing and it's just wholesome relationships, while at other times it's like, how the hell are you able to behave like that? And it's just a wild show. Like, it's a complete drama that keeps you infatuated to your screen, wanting to watch the next episode, which I really loved. I couldn't tear my eyes away from the screen. I was consistently wanting to watch the next episode. It was a really great show. It's on Netflix. There's 31 episodes, so it's sort of on the long end, with each episode ranging to up to an hour in length. And I mean, that's a little bit of a turn down, but like each episode, it's like you don't care about the length. You just really want to see what happens next in the story, how it progresses, if the team will win in the end in the esports tournament. It's just a really great show in general. I don't think there's any room for a season 2. Maybe there will be. There's also the rivalry between teams that are covered in this show, and it's just a really great show overall, because you see how a lot of fans aren't really that accepting of a girl into esports, while many of the girl fans are accepting, and how all the athletes are already like, yeah, she's got the skill, why can't she be there? And it's just a really nice show in general to see how everything plays out, how all their relationships pan out, how the teams play. And it's one thing I really did love about this show is, even though I don't like League of Legends, in the fights and some of the critical moments in the fights, they just transition from playing the game to literally actually having a live animation of the fights taking place, which is absolutely wild. All those fight sequences were crazy. It's literally like a video game trailer, like all those sequences you see in their fights that you can't actually do in the game. He's just moving around to dodge, but like they jump over the bullets and all that. But like, it's just absolutely wild and crazy. And if I'm honest, I literally downloaded League of Legends and started playing it solely because I watched the show and they made League seem super interesting. I don't know if I'll ever continue playing League, but I know I'm going to be playing it for a while because this show's got me hooked to this game and I really love this show. Overall, I rate this show an 82%. It is a bop, so be sure to check it out. Peace!